One of the hidden talents I had was boxing. Though my passion is doing what I do best and telling stories of people. And unfortunately, in my early days, I never had the privilege of getting someone like Lokko, a specialist when it comes to grooming young boxers in the country. He has dedicated his time to grooming these talents to fly high the flag of Ghana. And tonight on Prime Take, he's here to share with us his story, what got him into boxing, why boxing, and why his investment in the sport of boxing. Carl is here to tell me some more. Carl, yes, come. Fighting from the blue corner tonight is Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. And my opponent is a man who has decided that his energy and passion is going to be about boxing. He's decided to dedicate his time and resources to grooming young talents that would ensure that the flag of Ghana is flown high at the continental and global level. He's at the red corner, and he's going to teach me some lessons. I believe that if I met him earlier, I wouldn't have been a disappointed boxer. Carl Lokko is my guest here on Prime Take. Carl.
Nice one.
I told you.
Nice
Give another one.
Again?
Hey, don't do it hard. You want to give me? How are you, Carl?
I'm fine.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, long time.
How's everything?
By the grace, everything is fine.
I can see some massive changes in this gym.
Yeah, I mean, when you put in good effort, you get this kind of rewards.
Wow, I see that. So, who got this done for you? Or through the investment you've done in boxing, you decided that you're going to build this special edifice?
I mean, yeah, I have to be open and honest to thank whoever have helped the Bronze Gym to get to this level in the name of Mr. Easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know him from anywhere. Yeah. I don't have any contact with him. I just got the information that they want to support the Bronze Gym to do refurbishment for us, and it was a surprise or a dream, and yes, it has happened. So I give thanks to them.
I was here some 7 years ago, and I realized that there were some wooden structures and all that, but all of a sudden it's a perfect edifice.
Yeah. I mean, the gym is now one of the top gyms in Ghana.
Okay.
In terms of the facility, not that enough, but yeah, we are proud to have this kind of facility.
Yeah, in fact, this place alone is enough to motivate you to want to give up your all.
Yeah. You know, when we were not having this level, we were not at this level, we were still pushing. Yeah. I am always trying to push and make sure I do something out of the small that I have, because I believe in that, and definitely we'll get to where you want to be.
Carl, tell me, where were you born? What is your genesis like? What is your childhood story?
Do I have even something serious to talk about my childhood? Yeah, I mean, Carl Lokko was born in Jamestown.
Oh, yeah, Jamestown.
Yeah.
No wonder you're from the factory for the production of boxes.
I was born in Jamestown to the Raymond Lokko. That's the parents, Raymond Lokko and Elizabeth Latte. Okay. Since I was born, I've been close to my family. Like my mom and my dad was living together. I was not someone that, yes, I was born in Jamestown, so it's like my father is somewhere, my mother is somewhere. So Jamestown that I be, you understand it? Yeah, so I have the privilege to have the mother and the father kind of guidance and support. So yeah, I came out good. I believe I always thank them. The way they brought me up, what they can do is what they did, and I also have to continue from there.
How would you describe the childhood? Was it a difficult beginning for you, or life was so easy because you grew up with your parents and maybe they had some good money to take care of you? Was there money at home?
No, I will not say that, but they were doing their best, and from what they have been doing, I also have to follow and learn or help. Okay. You understand? When I was coming up, I got to the stage that I have to go through whatever parents that are somehow struggling a little bit to take care of their family have to go through. Today will be the first time that I will make this open that I've sold ice water before. I have sold polythene bag, like book float, like I have done a lot. You understand? just to support the house. Not that I have been left out, that I'm doing that to survive. No. My parents or my mother especially will put that buffet on my head, and I have to go to the market and come back and account for whatever I was sent to. So, yeah. The same to the ice water. Like I've done a lot under no pressure, but through the parents, and at least that also have helped me or have pushed me to a certain level.
Where were you selling the pure water, the buffet, and which market?
At the beach side.
Oh, the beach side?
Yeah, at the beach side.
I see.
Yeah, when it comes to the polythene bag was the Slaga market.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, and even my grandmother used to this abolo, I don't know how to call it, the one from the oven.
Okay.
Not the one they cook.
Okay.
I have to carry that and follow my grandmother to go around and sell it at his joints or the houses that she have been going there to sell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have passed through all this. So I think I have got to see how people make a living, especially from the childhood.
Yeah.
That is why I'm saying that I'm very happy to have those parents, because I was not under any pressure to do that. But I am somebody that from my childhood I'm ready to listen and to learn and to do whatever you ask me to do. And that has brought me to where I am today.
Were your friends making fun of you for selling both fruit and polythene bags and sachet water? Did they make fun of you?
I mean, definitely, sometimes that kind of things, you face it.
Yeah.
But when you know where you are coming from, you will not even mind them, but you keep on doing it. And sometimes the same person they'll be running to for me to support them.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Because they don't know that the more I've been going out there doing this kind of selling and whatever, all the time, my pocket also will be nice.
Yeah.
So when they come, at least I can buy something that we all eat together.
And you were hiding from your girlfriend, right?
I'm not talking about the time that I don't even know about talking about woman or something like that. No,
but I'm just saying that maybe childhood, you see that small girl in your area, you are shy of. So when you're carrying the buffalo, you want to dodge.
since you got to know me, you can say it clear, or you know clear that I'm not a shy person.
Yeah.
You understand
So
me?
it's been that since childhood?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You understand me? So I'm ready to do anything that you as a grown-up or somebody who is above me will tell me, do this. Straight away, I believe in what you are telling me to do, and I have to do it with every passion or everything that I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how were you ushered into boxing, and why boxing and not any other thing?
Yeah, like I said, because I was living with them, all the time I'm busy. If I said I'm busy, mom will give you some work to do.
Yeah.
And that also will give you some work to do.
Okay.
So when you finish here, you have to go here.
Okay.
When you finish there, you have to do this. So I don't have time at all to even go and mingle with my childhood friends. Even when they are going to buy football, we normally contribute. Everybody has to bring something.
Yes.
I'll bring the chunk of the money, but I will not be there
To play the ball.
to play the ball.
Wow.
You understand? So I have been seeing this kind of disciplines like the ball and the boxing. That is the cheaper or the simple thing that to see when you are from Jamestown.
So did you play some basic football?
Yeah, I mean, I did not that much, but at school I was the goalkeeper at school, right? And I did a little bit about Munchendi as a goalkeeper as well.
Okay.
You understand? So in sports, in football, that is a bit that I did over there.
Okay.
So it got to a time then my interest started going into boxing. Although I was not having time to go to even the gyms, but once in a while when I pass through any gym, the way I see people doing the boxing, sometimes you see them on the streets, doing boxing on the street and stuff. They also push the mind.
Okay.
But at that time, I was not in control of myself, so nothing I can do. But it got to a time that I said, no, I have to venture into boxing. Straight away, my mind is to learn how to train boxers when I was very young.
You didn't do the
No.
I've never only wanted to coach.
Yes, I have never gone to a gym to learn standing, even how to learn how to stand to be a boxer. But I went straight to the gym, and my focus and my intention is to become a trainer.
Carl, one of the things that we often hear Is that, because I have passion for boxing, I'll try boxing small. But you went straight into wanting to be a trainer. How? How did that happen?
Yeah, because I wish I joined boxing maybe at the age of 8, 9, 10. You understand?
Why?
No, because I got a love for it. But like I said, because I am with the parents, right?
Yeah.
That their eye on me,
Yeah.
I was not having chance to go on my own way, to go and whatever, like spend any time with my peers and whatever. And I am somebody who I take instruction and take orders.
Okay.
So when they say sit here,
You sit there.
sit there. And they say when you close from school, make sure you get home by this time. I make sure I'm home. You understand? So that fears and that respect was there. So I couldn't even get out to go and do.
How many siblings do you have? Or you are an only child?
I know, how can I? God will not do that.
So how many were you?
Yeah, we were 5.
5 of you?
Yeah, we were 5, yeah.
Are you the first?
Yeah, I'm the first.
No wonder.
Yeah, so you understand now,
Yeah.
because the kind of nurturing I was getting,
Yeah.
that is the way I got to know when I was growing up with that. You understand? So I have not been radical or rough boy during my childhood, like being stubborn.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like, that's why I said I was born in Jamestown, but Jamestown that I be. Yeah, that is the meaning of.
But do you have the DNA of Jamestown?
No.
Because people will tell you the DNA of Jamestown is
No.
street fighting and all that.
I have it. I have it.
Were you a street fighter?
No. It's not only being a street fighter alone make you a Jamestown boy.
Okay.
And there is no way I'll stand anywhere to say that I don't have it in me, because that is where I was born. There are certain things, it depends on where you pass through before you grow.
Yeah.
So there are certain things you will not just do.
Okay.
You will not just venture into that.
Okay.
You understand me? But hey, when it comes to anything at all to do, yeah, man.
Come on.
You know, if you're you understand? Yeah. So I'm always a Jamestown guy, and I'm proud to be, and I'm part of them.
So, did you stop school before going into the boxing training, or how did it happen?
No, I did not stop school before that. Actually, after my GSS, I went to EMIT, Electronics. And you can see the name of the school I'm mentioning. If you are not tough, you know it will be difficult for you to mingle with them, right? Yeah, so when it got to the time that I showed an interest, I have to do it after school. I have to go to the gym after school. And lucky for me, if this is my house, this is a boxing gym. You understand? In the name of the Black Panthers gym at the High Street just here.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yes, and you can see an old building that have been pulled down, or that got.
Yeah, that's been destroyed.
Yes, that is where I was born, and just across, even not street, just close to it, that's the gym. So it's so easy for me to go from the house to the gym and give myself out to the head trainer over there. May he still rest in peace. He's gone now. To let him know clear that this is what I want to do.
So you didn't go to secondary school?
That's what I'm telling you. That
You
I went
from JSS.
From JSS to EMIT Electronics.
So, was it a secondary school?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
you say electronics, I'm a bit confused.
You don't know EMIT Electronics?
Are you an electrician?
You don't know EMIT Electronics?
No, I'm hearing the school for the first time.
You are hearing the name of EMIT Electronics for the first time?
Yes.
Wow. Let's move on. Let's move on.
So, what did you study in the school? What did you study in that school?
I studied electronics in terms of, television.
So you do electrical stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So if my TV spoil, you feel repair?
No.
You formatted all of those things?
I left those things a long time. So, Charlie.
You formatted all of those things?
Yeah.
You don't know what
I delete all.
Oh, why would you format it?
And I put boxing in. If I've been repairing those things, will you be standing here today with me?
Probably you will be the best electronic
engineer
in the country.
Have you interviewed any electronics specialist or
because they're not in my area of
you have
interest.
not, so please try. Try.
Let's get back to the training bit. Why you chose to train and not box?
Yeah, like I said, I somebody whispered in my ears when I was young that when you want to venture into boxing or even football, it will be good for you to start early.
Okay.
You understand? So it got to a time that when I even made my mind even to go to this coaching aspect, my father and my mom they were not even aware. But when they start being aware, I can see clear that they were not happy. You understand? Because none of them pushed me into it. I had my own stuff, and nobody told me if you become a coach it will be good, or if you become a boxer you'll be great. No, I derived that thing from.
You just did it on your own.
Yeah, on my own. You understand? So at that moment, that is what came to my mind, that learn how to do that, because still on my young age, I tried to organize young ones to do a football team. That we call it Munchedi, to gather them, get them some food, some soakings and some kind of rice. So I have a team. I've been doing a team, like area team and stuff. So more or less, it's like I was somebody who was always trying to gather people, like making sure, giving them life or making something out of whatever they can do. You understand? And so it became like, more or less, I started becoming a leader.
Okay.
You understand me?
Like a youth leader.
Youth leader, because if I can organize those people and put them in jerseys and put them on a pitch for them to play their football, and after that I have to give them something in terms of money or in terms of food and whatever, then more or less like somebody who gather people. So that pushed the mind that same way, if I want to venture into boxing, I'll be happy to gather them, to give them that kind of training. So why don't I also go in and learn how to train boxers? So this is.
How long did you do the football thing? Or it was just brief?
It was not brief. I did it long. Finally, I ended up even doing under 12 football team.
Oh, really?
With my uncle. The team name is Sabres Academy. Sabres Academy was at Zabuzongo, Egbe Town. We play alongside missionaries.
Which year was this?
Yeah.
Which year was it? Because I remember I was in Egbe Town, Zabuzongo. That's why I grew up. I spent the time. I attended Letabia courses around Radio Gold. That's why I went to school.
Yeah.
So if I know the year, probably I would have played against your team before.
Yeah. So that should be somewhere 98, 99.
I was not there.
2000.
That I was in the village. In fact, I hadn't even started school.
Yeah, so we were doing the football aspect and stuff. Even then time, somebody like Samuel Nimado was also following coast football.
Okay.
And we used to mingle, we used to meet. We meet even at Complex, as one as Complex.
Okay.
Yes, that is where we do our meetings for the youth teams. Okay. You understand it? So that should tell you how I have pushed.
Yeah.
And then nobody, like I said, I have not even made this thing clear anywhere before in terms of interview. But I'm telling you that I ventured into football and I have done what I have to do there.
So why did you leave the football and went into boxing? Because people actually feel that football is much more lucrative.
Yeah, the time I was doing it, I was not doing it as a football coach, right?
Yeah.
More or less, I was a manager to the team, managing my uncle's team that we formed together.
Okay.
We set a team up together.
Okay.
My uncle was a former footballer, but he went to base in Nigeria for a long time.
Okay.
When he came back, he wanted to still play football, but his age was far gone.
So you had to do it with a case.
You understand it? So even my father took him to Gapoa at that time, even took him to Accra Suffolk, but because he is good, but the age was not in favor of him. So they just
had to let go.
Yeah, so he initiated that, okay then, this is what I want to do. Say, okay then let's do it because I have the passion for it. And that is how.
And then you dropped football and you went into boxing. So how would you describe the boxing journey?
The boxing journey, I've not been that smooth from the beginning, but I never stood back. I never stopped whatever I was doing, and I think I will always say thank you to boxing.
Boxing has taken you so far, right?
Yeah. I mean, boxing I've done a lot Boxing has done a lot for me. Sometimes it is not the cash aspect, you understand. But if no boxing, I don't know, I will be here standing with you, like I said. Through boxing, I have done a whole lot, like I have gone through a whole lot. The group, just because of the boxing aspect. So I believe that whatever you are doing, if you do it and do it well, definitely you'll be part of the names that will be mentioning or the names that people will remember. And I started following boxing or to become a boxer, a trainer, when I was in the year 1996.
Wow.
That I ventured into it. And I've been in it from that time.
That's 27 years now.
So now that I have not even taken my eye off from boxing for even a week.
27 years?
Yes. You understand? So it's not today.
Wow. Who were your early boxers? Which boxers did you start with? Did you start training with?
A lot of them that maybe others, those who are watching will, will remember if they follow boxing. But started because I was under training. So the boxer that I was part, we were training them. We have Osman Yaya.
Okay.
We have Makdoku. Okay. We have a lot of them. We have Sarkodie, Joseph Sarkodie. We have Atajata in the name of We have Congo Soldier, Usman Akaba. A lot. Then time, most of them now have even stopped the game.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, you've got quite an interesting story there. Trust me, I never actually knew that you've been in the sport for 27 years.
Yeah, not today.
Wow.
Not today at all.
That's something massive. But talk to me. Within this journey, you've spoken about the boxers you started with, but you've also spoken about how far boxing has taken you. But which of the boxers have you worked with that you felt that, no, working with these boxers or this boxer actually gave me, let's say, a lifetime opportunity?
Yes, this is good. Very, very good question you're asking me. And sometimes we have to be open and honest sometimes when it comes to this. The boxer that I would say that through him, I became known or I got attention was Buko Banku, Brema Kamoko.
Really?
When I was training Brema Kamoko, and he got the followers and he got his own thing.
Okay.
So if you are following Brema Kamoko and I'm the trainer, definitely you start knowing me through his antics or whatever you have been doing. And I know that aspect or that time I was training him got me there very, very fast.
Wow.
Yes.
But I also know that you've worked with the likes of Richard Comey, whom you took to the was it the US, Ohio, for a world title fight against Robert Easter Jr. I remember that. And that was around the time, somewhere 2016, that I came here for us to have a conversation and all that. Talk to us about that journey of building up a boxer that had an opportunity to go and fight for a world title.
Yeah, it's another story altogether. I believe all the time I have to do something in boxing that most of people have not done. So I put it on myself that I will be happy to nurture a boxer from amateur level to the world level and win a world title. That was the dream.
You discovered Comey when he was still an amateur boxer? Or he was already out in the limelight?
To talk about that, it's part of the gym and a part of me. So you just put things aside and say it the way it is. Comey was one of the footballers we were having as savers.
Oh, okay.
So I know him when he was about 13 years.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I know him when he was about 13 years. When they have been coming to me, like I said, giving them money to buy some food, going to training and making effort, camping them for a football match. So that's also, I know him for a long time. So after the Savers, he went out there he graduated from the under 12.
Okay.
So he went to under 14 and whatever, which he couldn't continue over there, and he ventured into kickboxing. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So that was the level he was. He was not a boxer. that even everybody know over here in Ghana. No, he was a kickboxer who have traveled to UAE to do his kickboxing stuff.
Okay.
So he came back, and it happens that he wants to be part of the boxing.
Okay.
So he want me to take him on. So that is where I took him on. Then I start training him as a boxer.
Okay.
Take him to amateur boxing
Yes.
a bit before we venture into professional
I
boxing.
remember you also won some titles with him.
Yeah, a lot. So that's what I'm telling you, that became one of my targets. That what can you do for people to remember you or to know the work you have done? Normally, most of the boxers who become champions have not been trained by one person.
Okay.
You start from somewhere, somebody will come
someone
in,
will take over.
somebody will take over.
Okay.
You understand? Even abroad, especially in the US,
Yeah.
a lot of the boxers, most of them, sometimes it's not who discover them.
They change coaches.
You understand me? To become a world champion or to come at the top. So if I'm saying to myself that I'll be happy to see myself nurturing a boxer from amateur level, professional level,
Top level.
to win a national title and to win African title and win another African title and go in for a Commonwealth title and go in for Intercontinental IBF title and get a chance to get to the top, have a world title shot. And that was my target. So I was so happy, and I was working very hard behind the boy and making sure that I have to achieve whatever I have in plan. And I got the opportunity to, and I got to the world level, and we fought, and the fight was very interesting.
It was a very tough fight.
But hey, you go into somebody's backyard and you think you have it so easy. No. So at least the target I put on me got me to the world level to say that I have tasted the world championship ring or share a ring with other champion trainers or good trainers over there. And at least, although we will not win, but it's part of it.
So how would you describe that fight against Robert Easter Jr.?
I mean, that fight, they took advantage of the fight because it was his promoter and his management that won the purse bid. So if they won the purse bid against our promoters, then that means we have to go there and fight. The fight should not be a lose for us at all. The fight should not be a lose for us at all.
You felt you shouldn't have lost that fight?
No. I mean, we shouldn't have lost that fight. But that is the verdict that the judges brought up.
So how disappointing was it that at the end it didn't happen? Because I personally was disappointed because I stayed awake at night to watch that fight, but still it never worked out.
Yeah, I mean, I was so much disappointed, and honestly, on that day, I cried. You understand? Because when I look at the effort and the target, and I just want to see that happen, and that did not happen. I mean, it was a blow to me. When you go back and check maybe the clip of the fight, after fight interview, when you see my eyes, you can see clear that this guy have gone through something. You understand?
Especially the round 12, the punch Richards received in that round 12 was I don't know. That's why maybe people often blame him for poor defense and all that. So that blame too should come to you because you built him to have a very poor defense.
No. In boxing, definitely you cannot win a boxing fight without you getting a punch. So does it mean Mayweather don't have good defense? Answer. Let's go.
No.
Does it mean Mayweather don't have good defense?
But Mayweather has won all his fights in his
career.
No,
but he has been receiving punches.
But he has
so does it mean he doesn't have good defense? So I'm telling you that no. You know, we're not talking about the loss aspect.
Yes.
You are trying to put a blame on me, and
yes,
I'm trying to justify it that if a boxer got a punch and the boxer did not stop from there but still continue, and you are putting the blame on the coach.
But then you should have built him to have a very good defense. So why he can do like this?
So if he was not having a good defense, can he start from the 1 to the 12? So you have to understand. When you are doing your work like this and something that you have been taught already and you neglect that and there was a mistake, will you go back and blame your lecturer when you know they have taught you already that don't drop your hands, or when you are writing, don't look other side? Focus on what you are doing. You are looking this and you have done mistake. Who did it?
Okay.
So you have to understand. So
you're not accepting responsibility for that point. So I understand.
no. When I say you are running away, you don't want to accept.
But in all honesty, since you groomed him from his amateur level, it was the onus was on you to build him to have a very solid defense.
Brother, I asked you a question you don't want to answer. Does it mean Mayweather don't have defense?
His very good defense is the reason why he's one of the best boxers.
Does he receive punch? Does he receive punch?
He does.
So what happened? You understand? So you know certain things you cannot push Carl to that wall. So for me to let you know, that punch that he received before the fight, when we were training, you remember we did all the training here.
Yeah.
In Ghana.
Yes.
We went
because I came here many times for that.
Yeah, we went to the States like 5 days or something before the fight, which was not that good, but that time, that is what we can get. That is all that we can get. So during the preparation, I told him about that punch. I told him about that punch because I know sometimes he did not start boxing from there. So sometimes, personally,
with experience,
you understand it.
These things,
So definitely anything can happen. So we did a workout on that at the beach, the beach side, in the sun. In terms of me pushing him, he also pushing me. In terms of bending the legs and moving front, like this and that. And that will tell you that when that punch came to him, he was almost there.
Yeah.
But he got up.
I remember because he didn't touch the canvas, but he went down smooth.
Yes, but he got back.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
Did you try for a rematch? Because there were reports. I remember Neil Antevanapoi was the minister then, and he had mentioned that you were going to go for a rematch and all that.
My brother, that fight is gone. So let's move on.
Yeah, we are moving on, but we are talking about your story. Yeah. Then there was the Stanley Shafikov. Then because I'm talking about how you've been able to build. I'll come to ask about at what point you set up this gym to become your own man and creating. Yeah. But I'm talking about this fight because it was probably one of like the highest points of your boxing. Because to go fight for a world title, I felt that no, at this point, Carl was up there.
So like I said, after the fight, we did all we have to do. That is why we got a chance again to go and fight Shafikov. Yes. You understand me? That after that fight, when you win, the winner will have a chance of fighting Robert Easter. So if we won, like we'll get a chance to fight Robert Easter again.
Oh, okay.
But same way, we have to go to Russia. We do not get a chance of staging the fight either here or the promoters from Germany. That's Sutherland Promotions. So that is how.
Carl, just a quick one. You didn't get an opportunity to go and fight Robert Easter Jr. again, but then you came back. I remember when you came back, I was in this gym to have a conversation with you. I saw how distraught all of you were. But a few days later, the boxer you took to fight for the world title, you were separate ways. What happened?
Oh, it's a long story. It's a long story.
Cut it in 1 minute.
I will not even want to cut it or even start it. It's a long story, and that have passed. I'm still in the gym making champions. I'm proving that it was not by chance or by luck for me to take somebody to that level. And still I have taken other people to that level or bringing other people up, and they are going and they are even doing better. So
were you disappointed? You went separate ways?
Oh yes, definitely. You can put your effort in something and what you don't expect happen, and you say, oh, you don't mind. You understand me? Whatever I will say, and I've said it before, is I have not regretted training coming. That is one thing. But for disappointment, yes, I am.
But okay, let me get something clear. I want to understand, because for you to take him up to go fight him for a world title and all of a sudden you go separate way, is it that the team felt you were not good enough to manage him anymore?
It's like you're trying to still go there. I have told you that.
Yes,
that is gone.
Because I want to understand it.
No, that is gone. So let's cut it.
Your viewer wants to understand.
I'm telling them that is gone, right? I have done my best.
Yes.
And everybody know what I did and what happens.
Okay.
So I don't think I have to stand here and trying to justify things. Whatever I have to say, I've said it all already.
But
So
you've
I just
you've not said it to me.
and then see me in Chambers. I'll tell you.
No, I'm not seeing you in Chambers.
We are in the Bronze Gym now.
Millions of people
We are in the Bronze Gym now,
Yes.
and we have a lot of boxers here who I'll be happy to talk about. You understand?
I'll get
so don't even worry yourself much.
I'll get
That
there
have
because
gone
you've been
and that
able
have
to
passed.
You've been able to build boxers
Yeah.
all your life for 27 years.
So if you are talking about one person for this all time, what about the others?
So I'm asking, why did you go separate ways? You said, oh, that part is gone.
Yeah,
Were you
so-
disappointed? You are willing to say yes, you were disappointed, but you're not willing
So
to
I've
understand.
finalized it for you. If I've told you
It is finalized
I
for
was
me.
disappointed. So
I
that's
said-
it.
So I said, is it that the management felt you were not up to the standard to manage him anymore or something, to train anymore?
Nobody sat down with me in regards to that.
Okay. So that's why you were disappointed?
Nobody said anything to me. I just got information, this and that. So that's it.
Well, he doesn't want to talk about it, so come and see him in
So what
Chambers.
answer again you want me to give you?
No, come and see Carl in Chambers. He doesn't want to answer the question. So, Carl, at what point did you decide that I need to be my own man, set up my own gym, train my own boxers, and get to the top?
Yeah, I mean, it happens when I have not even think of having my own gym. What happens was, I've told you, I understudied or I was apprentice to Emmanuel Tego.
Yeah. You touched my Tego, eh?
Yeah, then the name of the coach
Okay.
was Emmanuel Tego. That is Emmanuel Tego's uncle, Game Boy's uncle.
Okay.
We call it Akesi.
Okay.
He also have done great when it comes to Ghana boxing. He have done fantastic work. So my apprenticeship was under him. So I was with him. We are training the boxers and everything. But he was having some issue with Buko Banko.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So they were not in good terms. So I normally, in the morning, because I know I'm learning, in the morning I go to a different gym and I start training some of the boxers that will be training at the gym. I start because I want to see what I can do. So I start the fundamentals with them. So every morning I go to World Powers gym. Because that morning they are not training.
Yeah.
So I take every boxer that I have there because the passion was there too much for the game. So you see me early in the morning around 3 o'clock, 3:34, going out there calling boxers. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to running. Let's do this. So that is what I was doing. And one day Buko Banko came to me at that gym to tell me that, oh, I'll allow you to train me. I'll allow you to train me. So please, what can you? And I said, why? Because you have a gym. That's the Buko boxing gym.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, no, I don't want to train there again. I mean, they don't have time for me, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, I'll get back to you. Give me 2 weeks. Because I know I was not having that capacity to train a boxer because I was under Akesi. And, but luckily that time I've been under Akesi for about 7 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then you're done for a long time?
Yeah. I've done 7 years with him, and I just told him plain that Akesi, please, this is what Buko Banko told me, that he wants me to train him, and I think I have to ask you permission so that I can bring him to the gym. And he said, no, I should not. But the word he used to attach the no, I would not like to say it on camera.
On air.
So that means he was not happy for me to bring him. And he told me that if I feel I want to train him, then I can go ahead and train him. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. At that time, the training I was doing over there, because I know I will venture into a gym, I have the name of the Bronze Boxing already.
Why that name? Why Bronx?
Okay, Bronze was my nickname when I was young. Yes.
And what does it mean? What does it mean?
At that time, if I tell you the real meaning of the bronze, no. But later, it became clear to me that in this boxing that I'm doing, my first be in America, bronze. That is one thing I told myself too.
Okay.
And it happens.
Okay.
So my first traveling in my life was to the States and to the Bronx.
Oh, I see.
You understand?
But initially
so
you
I
had the name without even knowing that, oh, this was just something that could happen.
Yeah, beginning, it was not a name that I know the meaning.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
because you know, we normally do area guys, we do club, like a fan club and stuff.
Yeah.
So that fan club was named Bronze Fan Club. You understand me?
Yeah.
So through my leadership quality and movement, they start using the name on me.
Oh, okay.
You see how the name came to
Okay.
play. So when the name has become part of me and people have been using it and this and that, when I was about to do the gym,
Yeah.
if I know better at that time, I will even use my name direct, not
Is it Lokko's gym or Carl's gym?
Carl's gym. You understand? So I started using the Bronze as a gym and I keep doing it. So when my boss told me that, I told myself that no, this is an opportunity. So if the boss himself is telling me that if I want to do that, I can go on and do it, then I take the opportunity and I took the advantage of moving along with Brema Kamboko to start training him, moving around, and I moved from that place and I came and established the Bronze Gym, some part of this school.
Okay.
That was where I started from, where Buko Banku was training there, and other boxers also was training there and stuff. So,
And since then, it's been a wonderful journey. So how many boxers have you had in your gym?
my brother, I cannot.
Is it 10, 20, 30, 100?
You're talking about boxers that are passed through.
Don't you have data of your boxers?
When did we start using data even in Ghana?
So you don't have data of boxers you worked with?
I'm asking you.
Well, I have data.
No, when did you?
You're the 36th person.
When did you?
You are the 36th person I'm speaking on this show. So I have the numbers.
This is the current something that you are doing.
Because I'm a data person.
Can you tell me the number of times you appear on set?
On TV?
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Oh, no. Can you?
Because I've been on TV for like 9 years now, or 10
Not
years.
years. Number of times you have been on TV. Can you?
I'm on TV 2-3 times every day. So just calculate by 10 years.
No. You cannot.
So I can say I've been on TV 500 times.
Accept the facts. You see, you cannot. So that is the game. So honestly, I don't want to just say it.
Just give any number at all.
I mean, more than 80 boxes.
Wow.
Yes, who have passed through my hands.
And who are
and even it can be even more, but I mean, it cannot be shorter than.
Who are the current and the promising ones you have here? The current and the promising boxers you have in this gym?
For Bronze Gym,
yes.
Every boxer you see here is a potential. But we are having 2 WBO African champions here. Okay. Those are the current boxers the Bronze Gym is having. Okay. Even Ghana, for now, those are the top boxers that we are having. Okay. Apart from those who have traveled abroad, those who are here locally, they are the top most boxers because Sharif Kwe at the 135 is now ranked number 14 in the world, WBO, right? And John Lai, the expensive boxer, also have ranked number 15 in the world, WBO. Okay. You understand? So these are the top boxers that we have for now. But even that, we have boxers here that compete with the top boxers that we have. Okay. That you not even see a difference that this is a world-rated boxer and this is, up and coming, or this is a national champion. Okay. So that tells you the level that we have here. So apart from them, we have Daniel Gosh, which you have heard of him. Another wonderful chap coming. We have John Zil. John Zil also is coming from the Bronx side. Another nice boxer that people should watch out. A lot of them. We have Emmanuel Quote, who recently fought at the Bukom Boxing Arena when the verdict had to be changed by the president with his powers. He's also there doing great. We have a lot of them. We have Felix Nunu. We have a lot of them. We have one boxer who is also aspiring to become a top boxer, and that is why he's always in the gym. And in the name of Samson Solomon. And he's a Nigerian, but more than a Ghanaian. He's also pushing a lot. I cannot mention and leave the others, but I'm telling you that the boxers from the Bronze Gym are great and they are wonderful.
They are great and they are wonderful. You mentioned something quite interesting now, because you just mentioned something that is quite political. the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority changing a fight verdict? How did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe you can go and ask him.
I'm going to ask him. You just mentioned it here.
He said it. So if you're asking me how did that happen, that tells you that that was not the way it should have happened. And he did it that way. That is why I'm talking about it.
So does it mean that that your boxer is no longer the person with the title?
It was a 6-round fight. It was not a championship.
Yes.
All right. But for him getting the win, that will go into his records. For him getting the verdict to be changed when the fight happened in front of the whole public, and the judges give him the win, and his hands was raised, and later you will not hear anything. What you hear is the president himself going to sit on the national television to change the verdict. There is no way you'll be happy.
But does that happen in boxing where you win a fight, then let's say the president of a federation or authorities decides that, okay, this person didn't win the fight, but this person won.
It has not happened before that a boxing leader or president will go himself to go and sit on the telly to change a verdict. Verdict can be changed, but they have to work on it before it can be changed. Why? If maybe the calculation of all the rounds, there was a mistake, fine. But if there was no mistake and what the judges brought up was what they announced, then the verdict stays.
What about if the judges told the president that our computation, there was a mistake?
They have to do that in consultation of us, because we had a fight. So we have to be invited, and the opposing side also have to be invited, and invite a neutral judge. Then put the fight in again for them or for him to also have a look of the fight, then come out with the final decision.
And this is not happening.
All these things, nothing like that happened.
Did you try reaching out to the president and telling him, no, what you are doing is not right?
He know the right thing to do, but he chooses to do it the way he wants. So after he have
when
done
you know
it,
someone knows what to do and the person does not do the right thing, what you do is that you call the person and tell him that, Carl, you are saying that you are changing the verdict A, B, C, and you know that, Carl, you cannot do that. It has to go through a certain process. So you remind him. Everyone needs a reminder.
I don't have to remind him because I am on the board with him. I'm executive member of the GBA, right? I'm executive member of the GBA, so I know what he should know better or best. So when he did that, on Monday, on a Tuesday, I also did a press conference to make it open to the public that we are not happy with the decision that the president has put up there. Because he did not consult us, he did not even let us know that, Charlie, you know what, this fight, this and that, so we have changed it. If he respects me a lot or give us that respect as a gym, he should have even tell us before going there to announce it. But no. So if you have done that, what blocks me from doing my press conference to say, let everybody know what have gone on was right and wrong. So that is that.
You just mentioned that you're on the board with the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority.
Yeah.
At what point did you decide that you're going to get into the boxing politics?
Boxing politics?
Yes, because to be on the board, that's politics.
It is not.
Because as a trainer, you're supposed to be in the gym training people.
It is not.
What I
It
do
is
on
not.
the board of Ghana Boxing. And I remember you were also an is it executive or something member of Ghana Boxing or technical something. Yes.
It is. That is why I told you from the beginning that in somebody like me, anything that I'm doing, I'm trying to do something that will be new or will be like I've pushed for somebody else to learn it or to follow it, because I believe we can all grow better than this. We can all get to a higher level than where we are. We don't have to say that where I am is the level, so I have to be there. I joined boxing, and since I joined boxing, like you are saying, about 20-something years now, I have not seen any boxing coach who have grown or managed or done well to go into the board of boxing board. You understand? And it happens to me for the first time.
Were you voted onto it?
Yeah, I was voted.
So that is politics.
I was voted.
When it comes to voting, it's politics.
It is, okay, maybe you can call it that way,
Yeah.
but it is the kind of good job or the work I've been doing. How they know how I am doing. Because let me tell you, for the first time I went to the election, I did not go to anywhere to campaign. Right? I did not go to anywhere to campaign. Even the second term or the second time that I'm on the board, to the same way. I did not go to anywhere to campaign. You understand? If you believe in what you are doing, you don't have to go and worry people. Charlie, I beg you, this and that. Vote for me. No, because they know the kind of person I am. They know how forceful I am. So I've never gone to any election with campaigning and whatever. But yet still I have the chance to be there. And I have been the only boxing coach who have been on the GBA board for the first time.
So if you're on the board with the president, do you have any issues with the president? And he wouldn't consult you, because to be a board member, there should be some kind of cordial relationship and respect between you two. So if the president can go that far, probably means that you and your president don't have good relationship when it comes to the management of boxing in the country.
I cannot say that I have problem with him, right? To give you the clear picture of what I'm saying, anything that I want, I go to the office. Anything I want to do, I go there. If anything I have to call him, I call him and I tell him, Charlie, this or that. So that tells you that, so far as
Did you support him to become GBA president?
No. I did not.
Then if you didn't support me,
then what? Then what?
But in politics, if you don't support me,
then if that's what you are saying, then that is you and him saying, fine, let's move on. Carl. Then that's you and him. So no problem.
Carl, 2 questions more, then we go. 2 questions. One, how can we develop boxing? How do we position boxing to get back to the level of winning world titles for us? You have been doing it with boxers for a very long time. How can we re-energize boxing and take it to the topmost level?
And then I think, so far as you have been following me and you are following the Bronze Gym is doing what it takes and what will give Ghana the top boxers. That is why, for now, we are having the most top boxers in the local scene who are in the world ranking. You understand? So that tells you the Bronze Gym always have something to do that will elevate the boys to the top. And I think most of the clubs also are pushing. And I'm believing that not the Bronze Gym alone, maybe within some few time, the other gyms also will let their bosses get to the world level, because if you want to fight for a world title and you are not in the world ranking, your chance of becoming a champion is down. Your
kids are also into boxing. I know Hakeem, I know Najat, I know Rahman.
Yeah.
They're all into boxing. Do you foresee them being in boxing for a long time?
I cannot decide now.
But do you advise them to chase boxing and not any other thing?
If they want to do it, yes. But I've told them they should push hard when it comes to their education. You understand it? Boxing is there for them if they want to do it, but they should focus on the school, because anything can happen when you are even doing boxing. And even when you are doing boxing and you are very high in terms of education, or you have a better or some profession that will attach to boxing, that also make you grow bigger and better. Talking about they all have aspirations into venturing into maybe medicine in terms of doctrine and in terms of
When I did a documentary on Najat, she said she wanted to be a doctor.
You understand me? Still the dream is there to become. You understand me? And the other ones also have their dreams to become different things altogether apart from boxing. You understand me? So I think if they want to do it, I'm there. If they don't want to do it, that one also is cool. But you have to understand that they grow to see me doing boxing. They grow to follow me to the gym. So the interest of becoming a boxer was not something that they were forced to do it.
Carl, knockout. That's a knockout. Carl Lokko, my guys on Prime Take. Thank you very much for your time. Continue to enjoy the rest of our programs here on the Joy News channel.